any size. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful.
Hi everybody, this is Jamila J. Welcome to Jamila J Plus Size Revolution. Today we have a model, plus size model. Stand up. I want them to see your outfit.
Oh, Lord.
This is our model with a cause. Oh my gosh, she has curves. This is Miss Lyric. She's again a model, actor, and a motivational speaker, and she's a rapper.
Yes.
And recently she did a profound video. I just cried when I watched the video. Wow. It was a reenactment of it was a docu-series of something that happened to her when she was 7 years old. And so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what happened. So let's go back to that time and place when you were 7. What was your world like? You know, you had siblings, you had sister, brothers. Yes. What was your world?
Well, my world was, I was an only child almost, and then my little sister was born.
Okay.
So I had a baby sister. Okay. When I was 7. And my mom was addicted to drugs. My father was almost pretty much a single father because, you know, when someone's suffering from an addiction, right, you get what you get. So it was me, my daddy, and, you know, my little sister, and sometimes my mom when she wasn't sick. Mm-hmm. So that was my world, the community.
So who helped raise your baby sister if she was a baby, right? Did you have a grandmother or aunts or cousins?
Well, yeah, we didn't get those until after the incident happened to me. You know, we had, you know, pretty much, you know, they say it takes a village to raise a child. Mm-hmm. So we did have, you know, family members that were in town and close, you know, to where we lived. So of course, if my dad was working, then, you know, we had sitters, you know, but as far as getting, you know, raising, it happened after I was 7 as far as getting other people. I think what happened to me opened the eyes of my family members because I didn't, you know, go through something within the family. I was attacked, right, you know, and I was on the news. It was a very public, you know, situation, and it was really big. You know, if you would consider if today, it would have been all in your news line, all in the timeline. Really? You know, because it was just one of those headline making stories. You know, 7-year-old raped and left in the bathroom for that, you know. Wow. That's kind of a real story. So, yeah.
So 7 years old, you were raped and left. Do you remember that?
I do. I remember it like it was yesterday. You know, you can remember, if I close my eyes and go back, I can see it just like a movie. You know, you never forget. You never forget your tragedies. You never forget those things, you know, down to like the song on the radio, down to the smells, down to the temperature, down to the people. I can vividly remember. And once I do a movie, because I really feel it's going to be a movie, then I'll be able to really capture, because that's when you get to paint the picture of everything that was going on, those things. So yes.
Tell us, what do you remember? The day, the restroom, the concrete, your best friend playing. What are those memories?
Well, let me tell you one interesting thing that I remember. Mm-hmm. And another thing that that saved my life. I didn't wear a dress. I was such a tomboy that my mom told me to put on something, and I was like, no. I remember my mom telling me, those pants is too tight. You can't even get them off your body. Wow. So I remember precisely that I had on super tight pants, and those super tight pants did not allow that rape to be what it could have been, because they said had I had on a dress, I would be dead, or I would be ruined from what he was trying to do to me.
Let's go back to the incident. That wasn't an incident, it was a rape. Let's go back to the rape. You're 7 years old, you're playing with your best friend in the bathroom at a community park.
Correct.
Okay, you go ahead and take it from here.
Okay, so I was I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I was at a known park, and at this park, I was supposed to be playing football and being with my family members, those people that were supposed to keep me and keep me protected. Yeah, I was not with them. They were at the park. I hid to play with my best friend.
Okay.
And playing with my best friend, we played a game called House. So we found, hey, let's make this our house. Our house was the bathrooms, the community public bathrooms at the park. So one house was mine, one house was hers. My house was the men's bathroom, her house was the women's bathroom. Okay. So we had our dolls in there and we were playing house, and the man walks in.
What do you remember about this man? How tall was he?
Yes.
His skin tone, was he African American? Yes. Or
he was African American. He had a jerry curl and he had stinky cologne. I don't care, I know it might sound funny, but his cologne stank.
Wow.
Anyone that has that cologne to this day, I'm like, oof. And I think it's Old Spice.
Wow, that's a popular cologne.
You understand?
Yeah.
It took me a long time to be able to be in a room with people with that scent. Because it's a strong brute, and I remember him. I don't remember his face. I remember the negative aura about him. I remember how he felt.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what he looks like anymore. God has protected me from certain things when it comes to that. Right. But I remember.
Okay. Let's take a break.
Yeah.
And we will be back to talk about more of what happened when you were 7 years old. Okay. I'm so sorry that happened to you, sweetie.
It was necessary. It was necessary.
Gotta protect our kids.
Plus size, small size, tall size, any size. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful. Tall size, any size. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful.
She is a actor, a plus size model, motivational speaker, and she's a survivor of being raped at 7 years old. Let's talk about a little bit about the trial. You were 7 years old.
7.
Sitting on your dad's lap, you pointed him out.
Yes.
How did they find him?
From the get-go, oh my goodness, it was just like a movie. I remember being in the hospital bed, I got the taste of my mouth right then. Eating Jell-O, and the police came in, and they wanted to question me, and they started asking me all of these questions, but I didn't know that I was being, I didn't know. They were saying, who did this to you? What do you remember what he looked like? This, that. So I just gave them the description. I told them what happened, from, my recollection. I was a little, nervous because I felt like I did something wrong, so I was a little scared, but I was able to tell the police everything. And immediately, he was caught, I think, probably a couple weeks or something like that after. Again, it was on the news. I was going places and people was like, there go the little girl that got raped. There she go.
Oh my God.
It was crazy.
Especially at school.
It was, oh my God, I got bullied for getting raped. How about that?
Wow.
How about that? That's why you got raped. Wow. I got even, and people hate when I say this because it was a certain family member who is now deceased within my own family that used to bully me or say, well, you so grown, that's why you got raped. I got a lot of bad feelings about it, and a lot of times I thought it was my fault that it happened to me. Right. So You know,
Did you get counseling at all?
Yeah, I went to counseling, and then the counselor was trying to convince me that my dad was doing things to me. Like, I'm telling you, it was crazy. Like, how they were trying to, take this thing that happened and make it something else.
Yeah.
Like, did this ever happen to you before?
Right.
No, I have never been molested in my family.
Right.
Nobody in my family has ever touched me, and I'm so glad that I have a family like that I can say. And I got some crazy people in my family on both sides. Yeah. But I'm like, no, you can't make that. This is what happened.
Yeah. Now, you were raped at 17.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
That was a situation that I never never spoke about other than to my best friends, but I was date raped. I ditched school to hang out with an older guy that I thought was cool and fine, like LL Cool J or something.
Okay.
And
why didn't you tell anybody you knew it was wrong? Why?
I couldn't.
Yeah. You couldn't go through it again?
I couldn't, Jamila.
Yeah.
I was on TV. It took me so many years to not be recognized for what happened to me.
Yeah.
And I didn't see it as positive. I couldn't take it. So I was like, so if I tell again, and then I was like, and I had no business being over here in the first place, you know better. So I started blaming myself.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
So that's why you got raped. Suck it up.
Wow.
Suck it up. You got raped, and all kind of people get raped. So what? You ain't the only one that's raped. That's how I felt. So I just was like, let me tell my friends what happened.
You said you was date raped, right? Were you drugged, or did he just... No, not drugged.
No drug. He just...
raped you.
He raped me and put me outside. Wow. And brought another girl over there right after me. I seen her walking up. I think that was his real girlfriend. Oh. Yeah. I'm telling you, that messes up your self-esteem.
Now, I know you're a new mother.
Yes.
How does that affect your mother and your daughter?
Oh my goodness. All that I want for her is her not to ever know the pain that I've known. I understand that she will have challenges in her life because that's life. Mm-hmm. But what she will be taught is she will be taught her worth. Yeah. I'm already speaking life into her. I'm already telling her that she's great. I'm already telling her that she's born for purpose. I'm already speaking. I'm already doing everything that was not done for me, then some.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to be, her rock. Someone she can depend on. Someone she can count on. Someone she can confide in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what, I'm going to, because I had that in my father.
Okay.
I didn't have a mother, but I had
your dad.
My father that provided that. And then my father had enough sense. And I'm telling this so men that are raising girls by themselves. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he had enough sense to put his daughter around women that were like the woman that, even though that wasn't my mom, he put me around my aunties.
Right.
Good, women, strong.
Yeah.
Sisterhood women, just I got some awesome aunties.
Yeah, they helped raise you.
That helped me.
Yeah.
That helped me along the way. They weren't there, all the time. Mm-hmm. But when they were there, they were there.
Yeah.
And I was like, when I have kids, I'm gonna be just like auntie such and such. I'm gonna be just like auntie so and so, because I remember how I felt to be empty and not have that. You know what I mean?
So after you were raped, the family kind of rallied around you.
Yeah.
And you got the support from your family.
Absolutely. That was a wake-up call
for
to my whole
family.
It's people in my family, they don't even want to watch the video. Like, they're like, I love you, cousin. I love you, niece. I cannot, because I lived it and it hurts me. They're still, and they're like, oh my God, you're so courageous for doing that.
You are.
But
you really are.
I can't watch it because it hurt me every time I see that. I want it, Yeah. So it took my family. It brought them together in the sense of, I think they got a lot more protective of the girls in the family. Yeah. I can really say that.
We'll be right back.
It's a plus size plus size, small size, tall size, any size. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful. Tall size, any size. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We're here with Miss Lyric. Miss Lyric, what is good right now in your life? I know you got the baby, Zariel?
Zariel Legacy, honey.
Zariel Legacy, honey.
Honey.
And she's about 2 months old, the love of your life.
Yes.
Yeah, and I know I saw you running around Las Vegas doing a little something and all into character. You want to talk about that a little bit? That's funny.
So yes, I'm such a rapper that I freestyled a movie. So here's this is funny because when we came, to Vegas to do my, the documentary, which I know was going to be a documentary, I needed something as an outlet to get all that heavy stuff off of me. Right. So I have these characters, Miss Doris, Nada Keisha, and Nada Keisha's your neighborhood hood rat, your favorite, and Miss Doris is the too holy. Right. Too holier than thou, better than Jesus, Christian. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like Jesus ain't even know what he got going on, Christian. Right. So I've experienced some of these personalities in my walk, and I felt that I would shine a light on it in a funny way. But in a way, I'm always trying to bring awareness, and sometimes I have to be a little slick on how I do that. But it's a great project. It's good, fun, clean comedy, so refreshing. I pull people that I see purpose in, and I'm say, hey, you want to be in a movie? Right. Right. And this is what your character's gonna be, and this is what we're gonna do. So it's such a phenomenal project. It's called What's Happening? What's Happening? Vegas.
Check this out. Do a freestyle rap for me.
All right.
And I might dance, but
you wanna dance? You gonna dance? You wanna dance? Born in this world of sin, to a sinning man, doing all that I can to stay upon the right path. Can release some of the things that I did and got myself into. Doing what I thought I had to now, but I really didn't. Living hectic, going through peer pressure, adolescence. Always thankful that I had the drive to be successful. A lot of times at my worst, but now less stress. And at my best, passing and failing all of life's tests. I had some real life lessons, experienced mild depression, keeping big secrets, but now I'm confessing. Won't allow myself to be suppressed or oppressed by spirits that want me dead, so they try to manifest. I may have failed in the past, but now y'all lyrics just. We all are sinners. What I must confess, it makes a difference when you're bad, striving to be your best. Putting your faith and trust in whom it needs to be. We all think we shepherd. In reality, we are the sheep, my people. Babe. Yeah.
Wow.
I will keep going.
That was amazing. That was really amazing. How long you been rapping?
13. Since 13. Since
13?
Yeah, since 13. I've been writing raps.
You have any new projects coming up?
Absolutely. So I'm going to go ahead and call it what it is. I'm working on a legacy project. Okay. It's going to be music, of course, child-friendly music, things that will inspire, empower, motivate, and keep you hype. So I make good, clean, positive music, but that is worldly. It has a worldly feel, so that you can rock out. Right. Because I have to be able to rock out. And if I can't rock out, you can't rock out.
Nobody can feel it.
So I have a different type of gift, and I am operating fully in it. So I'm going to put it out there and be me truly, authentically, and making music again. Wow. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to actually record the album next week. I have a song, a couple singles that I'm going to release. Rebuke. Yeah. Only God Can Judge Me. Y'all probably heard that from Tupac before, right? Yeah. But I'm a girl, so it comes from our perspective. Yeah. So I have so many awesome things coming with music. I'm doing a kid rap, campaign. So I have a Rap to Save a Life campaign where I'm going to challenge artists that's in the industry. I don't care what industry. I don't care if you make rock music. I don't care if you rap. I don't care if you're a singer. I don't care what you do. Just give me 1 minute, 16 bars of positivity that will inspire a child. And I have hopes that those 16 bars would change a child's life. So I say Rap to Save a Life.
That's cool. What about, is it She-Con you're doing? What is that?
Empowerment, okay?
She empowerment?
She Empowerment
She
is the
Empowerment.
sisterhood of all sisterhoods, right? She Empowerment is pretty much we bring all of the women together that do amazing, powerful things like you and others. You know, you got the she power.
She power.
The she
I like
power.
that.
It is just saying, what does she do to empower?
Right.
So we're not a movement. We highlight all empowerment movements. We want to bring, you know, women together. You know, first, of course, we're starting with women because that's what the, you know, project is right now. But I see it growing. But right now we have empowerment, and women and young girls need to see others who have similar stories. So like when you're right there going through, if you see, well, Miss Jamila did that.
Right.
She
Help
got
each
power.
other.
I got power.
Yeah.
Affirmation, sisterhood. Connect.
Right.
Do business. Don't compete.
Right.
Collaborate.
Yeah.
That's what queens do. We don't do drama.
Right.
We come together
Exactly.
and we do business.
Thank you, Miss Lyric, with the she power.
She power.
Thank you for that profound rap too. I loved it.
Thank
I love your
you.
music.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Well, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey, and I got some heat, honey.
Yes. Thank you. We'll see you again. Thanks for watching Jamila J Plus Size Revolution.
Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful. Plus size, small size, tall size, any size. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful. Be your own kind of beautiful.
What an amazing story Miss Lyric shared with us. So much. I just can't believe at 7 years old the things that she's gone through with so much faith and hope. But she told her story profoundly. I don't want to keep using that word. She just told her story very detailed and matter-of-factly. This is what happened to me. And I feel so bad. You know, I taught second grade, 7 years old, being raped, being left for dead. This hurts. You know, it just hurts me, but I thank God that she was able to persevere and live her life and raise her daughter and be an actor and rap and model and do all the positive things that she needs to do. Thank you for watching. Jamila J Plus Size Revolution.